Hello, my people. Welcome to the recap of my weekly makeup tray. So I'm just going to tell you how the week went, give you my thoughts on some of these products. First off, my glasses. Aren't they fabulous? These are from Zenni Optical. I actually have, at this point, I'm gathering quite a wardrobe of glasses. I know I've talked about glasses before. I got the other pair from Fermu, which I still love. And I've got several pairs from Zenni Optical now, which I really like. They have fast turnover and a lot of styles and decent quality. I'm not going to say that, you know, they're bulletproof or anything like that, because they're obviously not. The quality is, it's okay. But it's fun. I mean, how fun are these? And they're my prescription, so I can see. So yeah, I am really digging these glasses. They've got a nice little design on the side, and I will put a link to these because they are so much fun, and I've been getting so many compliments on them. They are a conversation starter. You walk down the street and people stop you and want to know about them, and they have so much character. So yes, Zenni Optical glasses. I have been having a lot of fun with Zenni Optical glasses. And like I said, I think I have 6 pairs now. And one of them was a dud only because I didn't really like the style on me, but they've all been fine quality, super cute. They turn over like that. I get them within a week or two. Yeah, so loving the Zenni Optical thing. So I am going to go over my weekly makeup tray from last week, and then I'm going to turn off the video, and then I'm going to do my weekly makeup tray for this week, and I'm trying to get all of this done before I have to go get my kids. They don't give me much time, you know? Okay, so let's get started with this. Let's start with primers. The e.l.f. and the Balm. I really didn't think that there was much difference between either of these. They're both clear silicone primers. Once again, like last week, I don't usually remember to wear primer, so I say if you're going to choose between these, go with the e.l.f. because it's incredibly cheaper, and it seemed to be just as good. I do have a primer that I think is better than every other primer, and that is the Urban Decay Pore. I'm going to put it right here. I'm going to say the name of the Urban Decay primer that I love. Yes, and that's the one that I would say it's a little more expensive, but it's worth it as primers go. I actually see that one works. It really does minimize pores. So, like I said. All right, what's next? Foundation. Okay, so I pulled out the Pure Minerals spray and the e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation. And I'll be honest, I ended up not using anything but the e.l.f. I didn't use this. I didn't use anything from my drawers. I use this every single day. And I will tell you why. Because it's effing amazing. I don't know how they do it. I do not know how they do that. This was $6 or $8 or something, and I wore it every day, and I didn't have a single bad foundation day. Not one single day where it started to break down or started looking cakey or, you know, didn't blend well or didn't play with my other makeup or, you know, not one single day did this not perform beautifully. And it's got a really nice satin finish, and it's got great coverage. I'm fascinated by this foundation. How do they make it so good for so cheap? How do they do it? How do they do it? How can they be making money on this? Because this competes with a lot of my higher end foundations. And I want to show you one thing. I wonder if I can find it. Yes, I can find it. Look at this. So when companies do something like this, I have to wonder if they aren't trying to be a dupe. Are they trying to be a dupe of this very, very high-end foundation? Which is which? Of course, one of them is frosted and the other is not, and if you were paying attention, you probably know which one. But this other one is the Givenchy Photo Perfection Fluid Foundation. And you know, they're even almost exactly the same color and everything, and literally the packaging is identical, except for I just said it, the frosted glass. And I feel like the e.l.f. performs every bit as well as the Givenchy. So, like I said, I've been wearing the e.l.f. every day, mostly because I'm trying to make it not work. I'm trying to figure out, you know, where's the weakness? Where is this foundation's Achilles heel? I have not found it yet. I think it's a really good foundation, and it's e.l.f. and it's so cheap, and it has just performed so beautifully. That's not a bad thing. I don't know why I was using that tone of voice. All right, next. Let's see, what was next? I think we talked about contouring next. I ended up playing around. If you watched my other video, I changed my palettes. I took the bone eyeshadow out of the middle and put another blush in here. This is Pink Sugar. I actually didn't do a whole lot of contouring this week with either this or the NYX palette that I pulled out. I did end up using the blushes from here though. Really enjoyed those. The other one that I had was the NYX palette, which is great. You should have the NYX palette if you don't. It's a good tool to have. It's so versatile. You can use it for eyeshadow. Yeah, that's a good one. And then bronzer and blush, I had the Wet n Wild Color Icon Toast to You. This is the new limited edition summer bronzer. I had thought this might be a dupe for the Lorac Tantalizer, which I have here. And I have to say I don't think it is. Let me show you. The colors are a little bit different. And while I really, really do like the Wet n Wild, I have to say that it's nowhere near as blendable as the Lorac. I'm wearing the Lorac today, and it's gorgeous. So these are the two colors. As you can see, they're not identical. This one here is the Lorac, and this is the Wet n Wild. Both red undertoned. They can stand in for each other, but they're not an exact match. And of course, the Tantalizer no, it doesn't. I was going to say it had a little bit of sheen, but it doesn't. It's matte. So it didn't turn out to be the dupe that I thought it would be. That said, I did enjoy it. It's not as blendable. It's Wet n Wild. It, you know, lived up to my expectations of a Wet n Wild bronzer. And the Color Icon palette, I just used the blush from. Very lovely color. Same thing, not super blendable, but a really pretty color. The e.l.f. High Definition Finishing Powder. This is my new favorite. This is going to be replacing the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores, simply because it works just as well and is about a third, maybe a quarter of the price. This is amazing, you guys. And you get so much, and it's like the week of e.l.f., apparently. What else did I have? Concealers. The Maybelline Age Rewind. Used this under my eyes a couple times. I feel like it's too heavy. Maybe just for the time of year. I ended up using the nude sticks much more often. I feel like this is much more versatile. You can put it on under or over makeup. You can carry it with you in your purse. You just dot it on. It's such a dry consistency that you don't need to set it. Just dot and go. I've got a face demon, as Graveyard Girl calls them, and I've, you know, been hiding it. Carrying that with me and hiding it. Mascara. I had the Almay. What did I do with it? I just used it. The Almay, and then the Buxom, and I loved the Almay. It worked great. This is a really good mascara, and then the Buxom it's fine, but it's a lot more expensive, so I probably won't rebuy the Buxom, but I will rebuy the Almay. Never did use the Cargo blush stick, unfortunately. Eyeliner, the Bobbi Brown, of course, performed so much better than the Milani. Actually, I was really disappointed with the Milani. It went on patchy and didn't hold up, and probably will not even be using that again. But the Bobbi Brown is, you know, the workhorse. I use that all the time. And eyebrows. The eyebrow pencil by Lorac was a disappointment because I dropped it on the floor and it broke. Like the end broke off, and I can see the product in there, but I can't get it out anymore, and I don't know what happened, and I'm really disappointed. All I did was drop it on the floor. And that happened like the first day, so I didn't get to use this at all. And then the Yellow Eyebrow Kit isn't very good, so I ended up using other stuff. I cheated and used other stuff. Sorry, guys. And the eye shadow palettes that I pulled out. Okay, so I was all hopeful about the Neutrogena eyeshadow palettes. There are these up here. These are not good. I was hopeful, but they're not good. They're not pigmented, and they blend away to nothing. You try to blend them and they just disappear. Even when I pack them on with my finger, there's very little pigmentation, and you can't blend them because they disappear into thin air. So disappointed in those. I don't know what I'm going to do with them because they're not good. And then the Cargo palette, fantastic. I love it so much. I love it so much. I love it so much. And I totally explained why I love it so much in my video last week. So if you want to know, you can go watch that again. And then the last thing I have here is the NYX palette, which I mentioned. Total good, solid workhorse of the collection. Get one of these. You won't be disappointed. It's good to have all these shades. You can use them for so many things besides contouring, eyeshadows, and yeah. So just get this. It's a good investment. It's only 20 bucks, and you will use the heck out of it. So that, I believe, is everything that I pulled out last week. And yeah, the big winners of the week were the e.l.f. products, especially the foundation and the powder. Really, really happy to have those in my collection now. I can tell that they're going to get a ton of use. And I think that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Check out my other videos. Give me a thumbs up. I will see you in my next video. Thanks for watching.